Happy Tuesday, people. It's March 13th, 2018, and it is bright and early, probably about 4 o'clock in the morning, and it is day 5 of This Is My Year Devotional by Tony Gaskins. And so today's devotional thing says, I have forgiven. Forgiveness is a gift I give myself. I choose forgiveness. I will no longer harbor hate in my heart for my enemies. Today I remove everyone from the category of an enemy, and I forgive. I forgive them for the wrong they did to me. I forgive myself for falling for it or allowing it. Forgiveness is my gift to myself. I forgive. And so I just have a quick something to say about that. Everybody has a sense of that rises up in us when we're in danger. And so every time I look back on some part of my life where somebody has hurt me or did me wrong, if I would have listened to that sense or that initial caution that rises up in my spirit, I would have not been put in that position. And so we have to start trusting ourselves. And a lot of times we have been taught to not trust ourselves. Think about this. When a kid is young and you see an old person in the store, in your mind, your feelings about this person is they're an old, nice person, a little old lady. But your kid is like, no. That's because your kid at that young age is more susceptible to feeling somebody's spirit more than you. See, they have less, of the processed foods and all of that help cause us to be, out of whack. And I'll get onto that about how fasting helps and how this helps. But your kid is more sensitive to somebody's, what do they call it? Aura or whatever is around them. So stop forcing your kids to talk to people that they are not comfortable talking to. What you end up doing is disengaging their discernment. And so what happens is when they get older and they need that discernment to make it through life, to navigate through so they don't get hurt, they don't use it. They don't trust it anymore. They stop trusting what God gave us naturally. Okay? And that's just a short, brief lesson on that. Don't do that to those kids anymore. I mean, it's so funny, but a child can pick up things that we can't, okay? And you have to pay attention to that. I'm pretty sure a lot of kids that have been molested, parents can tell you when they found out who the molester was, that the kid was not comfortable around that person, even before this stuff started happening, because they know, okay? So don't disenable or disengage their discernment that God has given them because you want them to be friendly to people. Stranger danger. My niece and my nephew, they know stranger danger. And my nephew would say, no. He's real country. He'd be like, no. He's so country. I love him, y'all. No. They'd be like, hi. He'd be like, no. Or he'd be like, no, kung fu. Because he'd be ready. I'm telling you, stranger danger. Especially now in these days, you don't know. Teachers are doing stuff wrong to kids. Coaches are doing stuff wrong to kids. And once you put a spirit of rejection or trauma into a child, it is hard to bring them back from that. And people want to medicate them and all that stuff. And it is literally all spiritual. And I'll get on that too, y'all. But I hope everybody has a happy Tuesday. And just think about that from here on out, okay? And even with yourself, learn to trust yourself again. Pray about it. And ask God to give you your discernment back, okay? because it will help you in life. It will help you from not getting hurt as much. But it's still okay to get hurt, because getting hurt also is a lesson. It shows you your weaknesses. Where are you weak at? Where does God need to make you strong? Okay? So don't take it as, I don't ever want to get hurt again. That's not realistic, okay? We are made to learn, to grow, to experience, to feel, to understand. Okay? So get an understanding of why you're weak in that area, and then ask God to build you up in that area, because we cannot do everything on our own. That's why He sent His Son, and that's why His Son gave us the Holy Spirit, and that's why we have that, okay? So make sure you utilize that, okay? Utilize that. He didn't give it to us for no reason. Alright, love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and try your best to forgive, and not to hold grudges, and not to do backhanded stuff and evil things to people. It's going to come back to you. If not you, to your child. Everything you do is a seed that you plant. Somebody's going to come and water that seed, and that seed will end up growing. So what kind of planting are you doing? Okay? Thank you guys for listening. Have a happy Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm saying that again. All at Jay's Butter. And don't forget to try our butter, so that you can be simple yet significant. Okay? Alright. And don't forget, we customize. We customize to what your needs are. We are, I said it, I'm going to say it. I probably hadn't said it before. We don't want you to consider yourself a customer. We want you to know that you're like family. Okay? Now, you're just like family. I can give a long explanation, but you're like family. So understand that we're going to treat you just like that. Okay? Alright, so have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.